Hey, everyone, welcome back to Yusuf Reacts. I am Diana, and today, we're diving into the intense world of espionage with the 2018 film Red Sparrow. So, grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's get started. Red Sparrow is a spy thriller. Directed by Francis Lawrence and stars Jennifer Lawrence as Dominika Egorova, a former ballerina who is recruited into a Russian intelligence service. The film is based on the 2013 novel by Jason Matthews. The story kicks off with Dominika, a prima ballerina whose career is tragically cut short after an accident. Desperate to take care of her ailing mother, she's manipulated into joining the Sparrow School, a secret intelligence service that trains young operatives to use their bodies and minds as weapons. The movie plunges us into a dark and gritty world, exploring themes of power, control, and survival. Jennifer Lawrence delivers a powerful performance, showcasing her range as she navigates Dominika's transformation from a vulnerable dancer to a formidable spy. The Sparrow School scenes are some of the most intense in the film. The brutal training methods and psychological manipulation Dominika endures are harrowing and really set the tone for the rest of the movie. One of the standout elements of Red Sparrow is its realistic portrayal of espionage. Unlike many spy films that rely on high-octane action and gadgetry, this film takes a more grounded approach, emphasizing psychological manipulation and human vulnerability. The dynamic between Dominika and CIA agent Nate Nash, played by Joel Edgerton, adds another layer of complexity to the story. Their relationship is fraught with tension and trust issues, keeping us guessing about their true intentions. Now, let's talk about the film's direction and cinematography. Francis Lawrence does a fantastic job creating a visually striking film. The cold, muted color palette and meticulously crafted scenes enhance the bleak atmosphere of the story. The use of shadows, reflections, and close-ups intensifies the sense of claustrophobia and paranoia. Each frame feels carefully constructed to draw us deeper into Dominika's world. And let's not forget the score by James Newton Howard. The music perfectly complements the film's tension and drama, adding an extra layer of emotion to key scenes. So, what are my final thoughts on Red Sparrow? It's a gripping and intense thriller that stands out in the spy genre. Jennifer Lawrence's performance is exceptional, and the film's realistic approach to espionage is refreshing. If you're a fan of dark, psychological dramas, this one's definitely worth a watch. Ballerina Dominika Egorova is recruited to Sparrow School, a Russian intelligence service, where she is forced to use her body as a weapon. Her first mission, targeting a CIA agent, threatens to unravel the security of both nations. A young Russian intelligence officer is assigned to seduce a first-tour CIA agent, who handles the CIA's most sensitive penetration of Russian intelligence. The two young officers collide in a charged atmosphere of tradecraft, deception, and inevitably forbidden passion that threatens not just their lives, but the lives of others as well. Faced with a cruel and equally challenging decision, Dominika Egorova, a famous Russian prima ballerina for the renowned Bolshoi Ballet, sees her brilliant career end abruptly, and as a result, her shady uncle, Vanya Egorov, sends her to serve the state. Now, after intensive training on close combat, guns, and sexual manipulation, Dominika, the newest agent of the secret Sparrow School, can use her body as a weapon against prestigious targets. And, before long, in her first mission, she makes contact with the CIA operative, Nate Nash, to expose the identity of his unknown Russian informant. However, can the seductive agent make it out alive in a world filled with secrets and extreme danger? Ballerina Dominika Egorova's career endures a setback when she breaks her leg during a performance. After recovering, she tries to get back her role through doing a favor for her uncle, a senior officer in the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service Vernier. This makes her a witness to a murder, putting her life in danger. In order to stay alive, she joins the Schoenaerts and receives training as a Sparrow, a female espionage agent. Her first assignment, seduce a CIA agent in Budapest and find out the name of his mole in Moscow. Deputy Director of the Russian Secret Service Schoenaerts Dominika Egorova eagerly recruits his niece Dominika Egorova. When her career as Bolshoi star ballerina is crushed by a fall, which he proves the work of a rival who seduced the male lead to drop her, causing her leg to break irreparably. After taking bloody revenge, she is blackmailed with the loss of all Bolshoi privileges, notably expensive private medical care for her terminal mother. After a single job, seducing an oligarch, actually meant as a test, she is made to join the Red Sparrow State School for sexual seducers, mostly recruited from the military. Headstrong, she shows potential pleasing Schoenaerts General Kortnoy enough to overturn the school commander's negative reports and assign her to the field. Her mark is CIA agent Nate Nash, who erroneously betrayed his mole, but with whom she develops a romantic relationship of trust. While Vanya's henchman Matthias remains around for the bloody work. After she bitterly turns on Vanya, a game-changing surprise topples all. In modern-day Russia, Dominika Egorova Jennifer Lawrence is a famed Russian ballerina who supports her ill mother. Following a career-ending injury, Dominika is approached by her uncle, Ivan Matthias Schoenaerts, who works in Russian intelligence. Ivan gives Dominika evidence that her injury was not an accident. It was a deliberate ploy by her dance partner to break her leg so that her spot would go to his girlfriend. Dominika has her revenge by breaking his hip when he is having sex with his girlfriend. She is tasked with seducing Dmitry Ustinov Christoph Conrad, a Russian politician, in exchange for her mother's continued medical care. As Ustinov sexually assaults her, he is killed by Semyonov Sergei Junoko, a Russian operative authorized by Ivan. Ivan offers Dominika a choice to begin working for Russian intelligence or be executed so there are no witnesses. Nate Nash Joel Edgerton is a CIA operative working in Moscow. While meeting with an asset in Gorky Park, they are confronted by the police. Nash creates a diversion to ensure his asset, a mole in Russian ranks code-named Marble, escapes detection. Nash is reassigned back to the U.S., but Nash insists that he is the only individual whom Marble will work with, and is assigned to Budapest as he cannot go back to Russia to regain contact with Marble. Dominika is sent to train to become a Russian operative, known as a Sparrow, capable of seducing her targets. Dominika excels in her training. Despite some friction with her trainers, she refuses to submit to any sort of sexual training or intimidation, and she is assigned to Budapest. Russian Schoenaerts has been tracking Nash and hopes to find out the identity of Marble. Dominika's assignment is to gain the trust of Nash and reveal his contact. Upon her arrival in Budapest, Dominika lives with Marta Thekla-Reutin, another Sparrow. Dominika quickly makes contact with Nash, who correctly determines that she is a Russian intelligence operative. Dominika reveals her true identity to him, as well as her motive to find out Marble's identity. While Marta is out, Dominika inspects her room and realizes that she is working to gather information from Stephanie Busha Mary-Louise Parker, a chief of staff for a U.S. senator. Dominika realizes she needs more time and claims to Ivan that she is helping in Marta's effort to gather information from Busha. Marta finds out that Dominika knows about Busha. She confronts her and threatens to kill her when she asks Marta for sympathy, as Dominika is a witness to the Ustinov killing. Dominika claims that she needs protection, and hence she used her knowledge of Marta's contact with Busha to save her own ass, as her contact with Nate is going nowhere. Upon returning home one day, Dominika finds Marta brutally tortured and murdered. Semyonov reveals that he carried out the murder as a warning not to betray Russian secrets. Marta blabbed about the Ustinov episode to embassy chief in Budapest, and Semyonov comes to know of it. Dominika offers to work for Nash as a double agent. She carries out Marta's assignment to meet Busha, and covertly exchanges the supplied information for CIA-supplied floppy disks. On leaving the meeting place, Busha sees American agents and is spooked. She unintentionally steps into traffic and is killed. Russian agents observing Busha realize that the mission had been compromised by Dominika. They require her to return to Moscow. She is tortured and interrogated for days. She convinces Ivan that she is now credible to the Americans, as she has been tortured by her own people and did not reveal information. Dominika returns to Budapest and informs Nash that she wishes to defect with her mother to America. After spending the night with Nash, Dominika wakes to find him being tortured by Semyonov, who is attempting to discover the identity of Marble. She initially helps Semyonov torture Nash, but turns on him and kills him. She wakes in a hospital where General Vladimir Kortnoy Jeremy Irons reveals that he is Marble. He explains that he was initially patriotic, but grew to feel that Russia was corrupt. He fears he will be caught soon, and instead of dying in vain, instructs Dominika to reveal his identity to Ivan. She could then replace him as a mole and further their work by passing information to the CIA. But when Dominika contacts her superiors to reveal the identity of the mole, she frames her uncle Ivan rather than betray Kortnoy. Ivan is killed by the Russian side, and Dominika is congratulated for her work by her Russian superiors. Back home in Russia, Dominika lives with her mother and receives a phone call from an unknown person who plays Grieg's piano concerto that she had listened to during her affair with Nash. This was so much better than other reviews suggested. No, this movie is not too long. No, it isn't confusing. Red Sparrow is almost perfectly developing the character of the protagonist in an extreme but not unrealistic plot. There constantly is drama, conflict, and potential betrayal. This was a wonderful experience, which you should celebrate by paying full attention. It's not some action or agent flick you can watch on the side to celebrate explosions and killing sprees. I'd give Red Sparrow an 8 out of 10. It's not your typical action-packed spy movie, but its depth and complexity make it a compelling watch. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Yusuf Reacts for more movie reviews and content. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Red Sparrow and what movie you'd like me to review next. See you next time.